Hello everybody, my name is Dahlia and welcome to my English class. I hope you all are doing well and I'm very good. Well, in this video I'm going to talk about how you can speak in English so that you sound like a native speaker. And I'm pretty sure that you all are really super excited to watch the video till then because you all want to speak like native speakers, isn't it? Yes. But let me tell you one thing, that I'm here actually not speaking like native speakers. I'm just sounding correctly. And that's I want to teach to all of you, that please sound correctly. At least you will be sounding beautifully while you are speaking like native speakers. Maybe you will not be sounding exactly like native speakers, but you will be sounding beautifully. So, without further delay, let's get started. Number 1, work on your English pronunciation. It's very important to sound English beautifully, or if you want you to sound English like native speakers while you are talking to people, the most important skill you have to develop in yourself is pronunciation. You have to sound correctly. You have to pronounce correctly. Okay, pronunciation means every word has a particular sound, particular pronunciation, and you have to pronounce the word correctly. You cannot mispronounce. That's very important. And now how you can work on your English pronunciation? You have to learn phonetics. Phonetics is very important. We know that we have total 26 alphabets, but honestly, actually we have total 44 sounds. If you have to sound English correctly, nicely, and if you really want you to sound like native speakers, you have to have very strong command over phonetics part. Very important. Okay, alright? Number 2, work on your vocabulary. Develop your vocabulary. It is really very much important. If you are in foreign country, if you are in America or UK, you will observe one thing: their vocabulary is very much strong. Yes, of course, just because of it's their mother tongue, so that's why they know all the English words. But if you want you to sound like native speakers, you must have great amount of vocabulary in your pocket. Very important. Read English every day, write English every day, listen to English every day. That's how slowly you will be able to develop the amount of vocabulary in yourself, and that will be very much helpful to sound English like native speakers. Okay, alright. The next one is listen to native speakers. In my opinion, it is one of the most effective and powerful way to improve your English sound, and automatically you will be developing your speaking skills and you will be sounding like native speakers, because it's a language. You must remember, English is a language, and the more you will be listening, the more you will be sounding nicely and beautifully. And listening is the great skill to improve our pronunciation also. You can automatically improve your English pronunciation just by listening to native speakers, because their English pronunciation is absolutely perfect. Okay, alright, so every day try to listen to native speakers for about 30 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that it is going to be really very much helpful for you to improve your English, and you will be sounding like native speakers. And last but not the least, work on your stress and intonation. If you go to America or UK, observing, they all have intonation in their English. Now, what is the meaning of intonation and stress? Intonation means how we are speaking while we are communicating with people. How we are speaking is more important than what we are saying. Intonation is all about music, like falling, rising, falling, rising, falling, rising, falling, rising, falling, rising, like that. Okay, sometimes your voice will be rising. Okay, sometimes your voice will be falling. Okay, for example, somebody is asking you, hey, how are you? You have to say, yes, I'm amazing, I'm great, I'm excellent, I'm wonderful. That means what I'm doing here, my voice is going up from falling to rising, like that way. I am great, I'm great, I am amazing. Okay, if somebody asks you, hey, how are you? If you say, I'm great, I'm fine, it doesn't sound good. Okay, you have to work on your intonation. Hey, how are you? I'm great. What about you? Wow, my life is running beautifully. So that means I'm using my intonation. Okay, and you are really being attracted by me. Why? The reason is that I'm using my intonation while I'm speaking. Like, hey, how are you? I'm great. What about you? I'm also good. Thanks for asking. And that's how when you will be speaking, automatically you will be sounding like native speakers. And that's the trick. That's the main weapon. Intonation is the main weapon to speak like native speakers. Okay, so please work on your intonation and also stress. What is stress? Stress means we have to know on which particular syllable of a specific word we have to put stress. We have to emphasize. For example, you have to know about the powerful word and you have to put stress like this. Great, excellent, powerful. Here I'm using stress on that word, what exactly I want to give more importance. Like, yes, it's powerful. The lesson is very informative. Here I'm not using my intonation. Here I'm using my stress. Like, the lesson is very informative. Why? Because I am putting my stress on the specific syllable of the word informative. Informative. Okay, so that's the rule, that's the trick, that's the technique to sound like native speakers. Okay, understood? So always keep in mind, stress and intonation are powerful technique, powerful trick to speak like native speakers. Okay, understood? Alright, I hope you all have enjoyed the video and I'm pretty sure that you all have learned something new from my video. I would like to remind you that please practice, because if you do not practice, nothing is gonna work to improve your English. Okay? And practice is the key. Whatever you are learning from my classroom, my humble request and my suggestion to everybody, please implement, take action. Knowledge is valueless if you do not implement in your life. Always keep in mind. As we all know that knowledge is power. But always keep in mind, knowledge is meaningless if you do not implement in our life. Okay, so keep practicing. So thank you everybody for your time and patience. And if you have any kind of feedback you would like to share with me, please put your feedback on the comment section below. I would be happy to give you back. So see you on the next video. Bye-bye.